Hello and welcome to Minerals, Rocks, and Fossil Talks. I'm your paleo teacher, Jen, and it's time for Fossil Friday. This scene is iconic. Love it. Where's the baby? There he is. And man, that poor baby was probably scarred for life after that one. I mean, look at that face. He's not sure what to do. I mean, that's fair. This thing's got sharp teeth. Now, I don't normally dive into people outside of the scientists involved in paleo and geo, but I figured since we were looking at the real animals behind the characters of Ice Age, I couldn't forget the little Homo neaderthalensis baby. I mean, he was so stinking cute. He was an integral part of that movie, after all. The first Neanderthal fossil, recognized as different from modern humans, was discovered in the Neander Valley of Germany in 1856 by the school teacher named Johann Karl Vollrath. He then gave his finding to Hermann Schaffhausen, sorry, there isn't an L in there, to study them. The bones consisted of a skull, femurs, right arm, left humerus and ulna, left ilium, and part of the right shoulder and pieces of the ribs. So this here is the display of the very first Neanderthal bones ever found. Super cool, right? Neanderthals lived in Europe and Asia about 240,000 to about 40,000 years ago. Southwestern France has the highest density of sites for the species. Seems like France has been a popular human hangout for hundreds of thousands of years. Now, Neanderthals went extinct when they could no longer compete with the early modern humans, or the Cro-Magnons, when they moved in. Basically, they died off for the same reason that a lot of extinct animals die off. They just can't keep up with the competition. It's that whole survival of the fittest thing. Neanderthals were apex predators, and they ate a wide variety of foods, including reindeer, horses, aurochs, and steppe bison in Europe, while Asian groups ate mountain gazelle, Persian fallow deer, wild goats, and camels. Occasionally, they would even hunt straight-tusked elephants, woolly mammoths, and woolly rhinos. Those were a little more dangerous to go after, and it was a bit of a risk, but the payout was huge. Waterside communities would hunt fish, dolphins, seals, and shellfish, and Neanderthals would also consume a number of small mammals and birds, as well as several types of plants and mushrooms. So, omnivorous, just like humans should be, are, currently. Anyway, moving on. Homo neaderthalensis belongs in the class Mammalia, the infraorder Placentalia, the order Primates, the family Hominidae, and the subtribe Hominina. Try saying that 3 times fast. Their closest living relatives are us. We are their closest living relatives. Awesome. Neanderthals were generally short and stocky, averaging about 5'5" in men, or 164 centimeters, and about 5 feet in women, which is 152 centimeters. I would be tall for a Neanderthal woman, which is hilarious because right now I'm very short by human standards. Anyway, they had large eye sockets, as you can see, a long brain case, a prominent brow ridge, a large nasal cavity, an occipital bun, which you can kind of see on the end here. You see there's like a little bump on the end, at the back of the head, and then very little chin compared to us. The cheekbones were really strong. The incisors are large and shovel-shaped, and the molars have a swollen tooth pulp, interpreted as a response to heavy loading on the front teeth. So, very similar, yet very different from us. Indirect data tells us that Neanderthals traveled and lived in groups of between 10 and 30 individuals, so probably like family clans and things like that. It is possible that they made rudimentary jewelry out of bird feathers and claws, and they had tools like spears for hunting, they made medicinal plants, and they built fires. They may have even been capable of making clothing. We haven't found any yet, but